Hello.
Hi. Hello.
Well, come back.
Give me an M.
M.
O.
O.
Give me a V.
V.
Give me an I.
I.
Give me an E.
E.
This is taking too long.
Millennial
Movie Club. Diarrhea soup mouth.
Bridget. Welcome back to Millennial Movie Club. You might be sensing a little extra pep. In this rally.
In this step.
And that is because, first of all, how could you not be peppy when you're dressed like we are dressed right now? Reminder to subscribe on YouTube, because if you are not watching this, you are missing out on a whole ass vibe right now.
Yeah, and past episodes, you're missing out on a sweat stain that grows bigger and bigger as the episode goes on, coming from my abnormally large belly button.
On this one, we look like two background dancers in a Britney Spears music video.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes I run.
Sometimes I dance.
Sometimes
I cheer.
Sometimes I'm scared of you. Yeah. Sometimes we steal routines from the other inner city squads.
Give me a thief.
Kill the beast. We're talking about
Bring It On.
It's been brought in, babe. Yeah. We're turning up the pep, the heat, the flippy dips, the floopy doobs.
Just outside, we were practicing, and I almost threw you off the patio because I lifted you so high with my big, strong arms.
It felt a little bit intentional, but I'm going to try not to think about it.
Did you guys hear that? Sabotage.
It is also raining outside, so you might hear the little pitter patter of raindrops.
Yeah, definitely not farts for me eating healthy.
Just like, and definitely not that
It's
large
rain.
bag of carrots. In
It's
your lap.
rain. Wait, who are you?
Oh, sorry. Britney Spears backup dancer, Felicia. No, I'm Jazz Zapp. I am one of your hosts. And a fun fact about me is that from the years 1996 to 1998, your girl was a cheerleader. Still have the trophies to prove it.
How old were you?
I was 6 through 8 years old.
I was like, what? When?
So not a high school cheerleader, but like
they
we
put a
had,
6-year-old on the varsity team?
they could throw me around easy.
Our only hope is this small child.
Energy for days. No, I think my parents were, it was the type of thing where they were just like, what do you like? Like, who are you?
What do you like, tiny human?
So they just threw me in like every different activity, and anything athletic, I was kind of like, ugh.
I gotta play nice with others.
I hate this. No, I just hate running.
Oh.
I was obsessed with boys from out the womb.
You finding them there?
They're playing on the football team you're cheering for.
At 6?
Yeah, they would have like little rec teams, like Little League, like Little League football, baseball. And so they would have cheerleaders for all those little boy teams.
You were looking at boys when you were 6 years old?
Yes.
Wow.
I grew up watching Grease.
At 6, I was so just like curious about the world. I didn't have time to look at other people like that.
I wish I could say the same. I watched all those movies about like quirky girls who just like get noticed in bookshops because they're more involved in the book than the boys. I was the girl that I'm not proud reading books to be noticed. Okay.
You're like, they're like, what's that 6-year-old reading Tolstoy for?
I'm not proud of it, but that's just who I was. Who are you and what do you do?
I'm having a stroke. I'm Jackson David McClaskey.
I always forget that.
You forget my middle name?
Yeah, that's
okay.
Because it's so not you. David.
And I was never a cheerleader.
Okay.
And people used to make fun of me like, you should be a cheerleader because I was effeminate.
Really?
Yeah.
So you got...
So guess what? I butched it up and I was like, I'm going to be on the basketball team. And I threw up all over that court.
No, you're lying.
I swear to God.
You joined the basketball team and then you threw up?
I was husky too. Yep. And it was all to impress my father, who is the smallest, gayest man you can imagine.
Sure.
He's not gay, but maybe. We don't know.
Right.
I ran back and forth on the court, as basketball people do.
Yeah, Troy Bolton
And I had gone. I went to the movies that day beforehand. I threw up what looked like bright red Quaker Oats.
Stop. What
because
did you
I
have
had
at
a
the movies?
high C and a large popcorn, and it shot out like literal red Quaker Oats. And my coach was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "I think so. It's in my hair. I had hair then. It was crazy."
They're like, "Are those your brains? What the fuck is that?"
And he goes, "Next time, throw up off the court." I said, "Oh, okay."
Anne. Why did you bring your son to the movies before a big game?
That wasn't Anne. That was Gary.
Oh, and good move divorcing that loser. Sorry. That's wild.
Yeah.
Well, look, we tried.
We tried.
Yeah. Turns out we don't want to do any of those things. We just want to yap. And that's why we have a podcast.
I think both of us are pretty good cheerleaders of others.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
An emotional cheerleader.
Okay, I'm always there for you.
Go fight, win for your dreams.
For your dreams. You can do anything.
Unless you're a murderer. Everyone else, go for it. You can code. Anyway, shall we set the scene?
Let's set it.
Okay. The Toro cheerleading squad from Rancho Carne High School in San Diego has got spirit, spunk, sass, and a killer routine that's sure to land them the national championship trophy for the 6th year in a row. But for newly elected team captain Torrance, the Toros' road to total cheer glory takes a shady turn when she discovers that their perfectly choreographed routines were in fact stolen from the Clovers, a hip-hop squad.
Where'd you find this at?
Rotten Tomatoes. A hip-hop squad from East Compton by the Toros' former captain. First of all,
A hip-hop squad.
that's what we're calling an all-black cheerleading squad, is the hip-hop squad.
They're inner city kids, so they do hip-hop.
That's not real cheerleading. And even though they're in all the cheerleading competitions,
Yeah.
they're there for hip-hop.
And pretty much wiping the floor with the white people.
Yeah.
But the hip-hop squad.
I didn't read that synopsis before I copied and pasted it. And so that was a surprise to me, too. The hip-hop squad. Jesus
Delegitimize those kids.
Yeah, something else that I found funny is that their high school is called Rancho Carne, which translates to meat ranch. Meat Ranch High.
Would you go there?
Well, no.
Okay.
I mean, I would for the bit, and then
a little bit of meat.
Meat Ranch High. And then I would I would probably be like in the theater department doing like some funny shit with meat. I'd be the experimental drama kid girl who's like, this is a ranch of meat trying to mold our brains like meat.
What if we did much ado about nothing in a meat factory? Like, all right, thanks.
Shut up. Somebody's like, I'll bet you can't take her to prom, make her a prom queen.
She's all meat.
Whoa, once you took the glasses off that slab of meat, she got hotter.
She's so hot. Can't wait to beat that meat.
Speaking of beating your meat, cast and crew, please. Starring Kirsten Dunst as Torrance.
A notorious beat meter.
Beat meter.
Meat beater.
Takes the meter on all the beats. We know her from being an actor her entire goddamn life.
She's amazing.
She's amazing. Interview with a Vampire, Marie Antoinette, Spider-Man, Melancholia, Jumanji,
Yep.
which is the first episode you did of this podcast as a guest.
Yeah.
And we talked about how great she was in that too.
She's amazing. She truly is one of my favorite actors.
Yeah. She's phenomenal.
And also, like, I don't know if you know the backstory in Spider-Man when the producer tried to get her to fix her teeth.
No.
Got her in a car and was like, hey, like, we're just gonna like take you to the dentist or whatever. And she was like, I won't do this movie if it involves me having to like change my appearance in any way.
Also weird that they were like, hey, get in this car. And she's like, where am I going?
They're like, don't worry about it.
For us to file all your teeth down.
But she like truly like just as she's aged as well, like hasn't really fought a natural aging. Like I adore her.
She does not care. She's like, I'm going to look like a human.
Hell yeah.
Because, and this is something that I like this conversation of like, when you look at movies from the night, really any time before like the 2010s, 2020s, everyone looked different.
Yes. Yeah.
People were good looking, but they also just looked like people. And now everyone is starting to have the exact same face.
There's a moment in this where she's talking to Eliza Dushku outside of the their car when she's like, I'll take you to LA, right? They have such very different faces and head shapes. Like Kirsten Dunst has this like big moon face and like I was like, yes, thank God people look different.
It's not just like an army of brat dolls.
Okay.
Oy. Thanks, Kardashians. Anyway, despite being one of the most in-demand actresses of her generation, she was not the first person to have the part. Marley Shelton.
Who?
Well, exactly. she ended up ditching this to star in a movie called Sugar and Spice, which is, right, it's about a bunch of, you would probably recognize the visuals from it. It's about a bunch of cheerleaders who decide to rob banks. And they all wear these masks with like the perfect smiley face and the blonde flippy hair. And they all thought like, oh, this will be the real cheerleading movie of the year. 'Twas not.
Wow.
She missed out. But good, because Kirsten Dunst is amazing. Fun fact, well, not super fun, but a little bit worth mentioning, I guess. Kirsten Dunst's first on-screen kiss was with Brad Pitt in Interview with a Vampire when she was 11.
Yeah.
Yucky.
Yeah.
But that, I mean, she's incredible in that, but also she's 11.
It's also weird. She's Ellen.
She's Ellen.
It's also kind of weird because knowing that fact, there's interviews when she's that age when people would be like, so what was it like kissing Brad Pitt? She's 11.
So disgusting.
Like, let it be part of the movie if that's key to the plot. We don't need to.
Don't sexualize her at 11.
Like, so what was that like? And she's like, I don't know. Do you have any stickers? And I'm like, no, but talk about Brad Pitt. Was it hot? Was he hot? Is he a good kisser?
Mom. Moving on. Eliza Dushku as Missy. We know her largely from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
Badass.
Faith.
Says that when she was a young child, her best friend lived in a funeral home, and they would often hang out in the mortuary after school.
That makes sense. That's why she acts like that.
Thus desensitizing her to the image of dead bodies.
Wow.
Yeah. Another fact about her, when she was told her naturally deep husky voice was destroying her vocal cords, she went to a vocal coach to learn to speak in a higher register. Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
Me.
I've heard that a few times of people who are just like, the way it was explained to me was very annoying in college by a woman who was just like, sometimes you just grow up with a certain affectation in your voice is what you're used to. The way she explained it to me, she was like, girls keep lowering their voices to sound sexier for boys, and it's ruining their voices, and you have to learn how to speak higher. It's like, oh, okay.
I had over time lowered my voice so that I would stop being made fun of, because as a kid my voice was really high pitched.
Yeah.
When I got to college, my vocal professor and all that was like, took me in for like a private lesson one day and was like, the way that you speak, and I used to really like, he was like, you will sound like Harvey Fierstein by the time you're like 35.
You're just
Like,
grinding.
you have to fix
grinding
this.
the chords.
Yeah.
Well, now look at you. That's so funny because
now look at me, annoying as hell.
What's funny is your voice now, I always think is like such a deep tone, and this is you higher.
Yeah, that's higher register.
Wow. I didn't want to impress boys. I just want to sound like Eliza Dushku because she was cool as fuck. She's my idol in this movie back then. Her brother, Jesse Bradford, who plays Cliff, we know him from Swim Fan. Other actors in the running for this role were James Franco and Jason Schwartzman, which I could totally see. And he made his first television appearance as an infant in a Q-tip commercial.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do they do with babies and Q-tips? Where are they
That's a
putting
great
that?
question, because you're not supposed to put those in their ears, I bet. I have no idea.
Where are they sticking that in the baby?
They're like busy moms on the go. Q-tip.
Q-tip. You're like, but for what?
For
And they're
what?
like, Q-tip. Here's a tip.
It's easy.
Q-tip.
Q-tip.
Q-tip. Just put it wherever.
On the road. It fits wherever.
Smoke it like a cigarette. You're
Doesn't
a mom.
matter.
Who cares?
Just take them. Children are gross. You might need this or something.
You can eat this on the go.
When you're
Q-tip.
when your kids stick something up their nose, fish it out. Q-tip.
Q-tip. Put it in your ears when your kids won't stop yelling. Q-tip.
And then, of course, I mean, Gabrielle Union as Isis in this
One
movie.
of ISIS.
That's her character's name.
One of the most beautiful women on the planet.
Truly.
Ugh.
Which just reminded me when I said Isis and you went, Isis. There was something I forgot to make fun of last week when we did
E.T.
E.T.
Yeah.
Which is, I'm bringing it up now, when they're all getting ready to go out for
Yes.
Halloween, and
Yes.
the mom goes, Michael, you are not going out of the house dressed like a terrorist. Mom, everybody's doing it. I was like,
mind you, the costume was very generic terrorist.
And I was confused because when he came back and I was like, did you change? Or is this your terrorist costume? I don't know.
I think that's his terrorist costume.
He
it's
just
like
had
a guy with
black
a big beard
on, and he was wearing camo pants.
and a knife through his head. And I was like, okay. Because I was expecting something else.
Yeah. Who's not a terrorist is ISIS. In this movie, she's played by Gabrielle Union. We know
she's
her
a terrorist to those white girls.
That's absolutely
and they
right.
justly deserve it.
A reign of terror, a.k.a. Justice. We know her from 10 Things I Hate About You. She's all that. She's praised by Oprah Winfrey for being an activist for women, a passionate public speaker on the topic of violence against women. You go, Gabrielle. She's also married to Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, beautiful
Power couple.
Yeah.
Power couple. The members of the R&B girl group Black, spelled Blaque, Shamari DeVoe, Brandy Williams, and the late Natina Reed were offered no audition the roles for sort of the supporting characters on the Clovers team.
Nice.
Which was super fun. They were a girl group, but they had no acting experience whatsoever. So
which is crazy because they're so funny.
They're so good in it.
When they do like the daytime talk show cutaway thing.
Yes.
And she's like, you don't need to lose a pound, girl. That was so funny.
They just they have natural star power. Speaking of...
Nope. Nope.
Automatically bad. Let's do these reviews. Glenn Lovell from the San Jose Mercury News writes, pair away the vaguely salacious cheers and the occasional 4-letter comebacks, and you have a Nickelodeon after-school special.
Boo. Boo. You know what's crazy? Growing up, so many people were shocked that I've never seen this movie. This is
I was shocked that you hadn't seen this movie.
First watch for me. And Ivy Harrelson, my best friend.
Mm-hmm. Shout out Ivy.
Friend of the pod. She's probably watching, eating food after
Future
a workout.
Sponsor.
She was like, she would tell me too. She'd be like, I cannot believe you haven't seen that. It's like right up your alley. And I was thinking it's because it's like cheerleading. I'm like, I don't give a shit about that. It's not that.
It's not that.
It's that the movie is fucking fun.
It's really
It's just
fun.
like, doesn't take itself seriously. It's campy. It's fun. It's a trip.
This movie is so fun that it made me sad for... I just miss that time. Besides all the homophobia and blatant racism.
Yeah.
If that was all deleted, that end of the 90s, like beginning of the millennium, God, the whole soundtrack was just making me like nostalgic for a simpler time.
For the Y2K.
Yeah.
The Y2 gay.
Right. Speaking of gay, Roger Ebert gives this movie
Notable homosexual Roger Ebert.
call us from the God phone, Raj, if you have a complaint to file. He gave it 2 out of 4 stars. He did not love it.
Boo.
But his reason for not liking it is an interesting argument.
He said, this isn't E.T. Where was the little alien cheering?
He wrote, "You can look, but don't you hump." Those are lyrics from the opening musical number of Bring It On. Yet another example of the most depressing trend of the summer of 2000. The cynical attempt by Hollywood to cram R-rated material into PG-13 rated movies. This is done not to corrupt our children, but even worse, with complete indifference to their developing values. The real reason is more cynical. Younger teenagers buy a lot of tickets and are crucial if a movie hopes to win the weekend. Instead, we get a strange mutant beast, half Nickelodeon movie, half R-rated comedy. It's like kids with potty mouth playing grown-up. So, as an entry in the PG-13 category, it's not as appalling as Coyote Ugly, which basically instructs young girls that there's money to be made in the bimbo business, but it illustrates the same point. So he's saying, like, this should be a rated R movie. Dude pops a thumb up in this girl's pussy during a stunt, okay? Yeah. But we're just gonna like kind of just draw it back. We're walking the line so that we can sell more tickets.
Fair. He does sound a little like Tipper Gore in that he's like, we should protect the kids. Mm-hmm. At the same time, though, teenagers talk the way this movie is, right? Like, come on, they're horny and they want to swear and all that.
Correct. You're not protecting them from something they don't already know.
Also,
if this was rated G, I'd be like,
oh yeah, but they're also gonna sneak into the R-rated movie anyway.
These are teenagers doing teenager things.
Boo, Roger.
Speaking of teenagers doing things they shouldn't, Letterboxd.
Yeah, what do those teenagers have to say? Unemployed adults.
Jaden writes, somehow both homophobic and extremely gay at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. It is the most gay, like, campy fun movie with the most homophobic slurs.
What did you say about Panic Room? That there was like, you love gray area or you love gray, right?
They're shades of gray.
Shades of gray. And I thought you were talking about colors. But yeah, no, truly, like, multiple things can be true.
It's true. It's like, again, this was also during a time where everyone on the planet was being like, that's gay, this is gay, that's gay.
And then Hillary Duff came in and was like,
you know what you say when you say that's gay?
that's like me saying, that's so girl wearing skirt as a top.
And she said, I know that's right. Ended homophobia. But I think because well, no, that's not true. Some of the slurs are being used in a mean way.
Yes.
Some of them are being used in a fun way? In like an engaging way.
In an inclusive way?
In an inclusive way. Either way, it's not good to use slurs.
No.
But I don't know. It was the kind of way where back in the 90s we were like, well, yeah, like I said that's gay because it's stupid, but that doesn't mean I don't like gay people. I love gay people, and it's like it doesn't really work like that.
No,
it doesn't really work that way.
Also,
I have gay friends, but also
okay. I've kissed a guy. I can say that's gay.
But also that's gay. Yeah,
that's gay.
Anyway, Michaela writes, the bra budget for this movie was $0.
Are they not wearing bras?
I think there are definitely scenes where like they're not wearing bras, like that whole slumber party, like Kirsten Dunst is over at her house.
They were bouncing boobily.
They were bouncing boobily, or maybe she's also talking about in the locker room when they're all wearing those bras. I'm like, what bargain bin did you get all of these? Also, I'll tell you right now, no girls are wearing that many strapless bras for no reason. Those strapless bras are super annoying, and they were all ugly as sin. I was like, you have an opportunity here in this locker room scene. You have all the girls in their underwear, and all of this underwear is horrendous. Help me.
Bridget Jones underwear.
Help me. Why are we putting them in checkerboard, like horribly unflattering strapless bras? Whatever. Anyway, Bitcoin hater writes, the scene where they brush their teeth invented sexual tension.
Oh, that's hot. Also, I read, I don't look up the fun facts, but Amazon, boo, I had to rent it on Amazon. Stone me.
Same.
If you toggle on the laptop while you're watching it, the trivia pops up.
Oh, that's fun.
Well, I guess.
Thanks, Amazon.
Thanks, Jeff. Thanks, Daddy Jeff. I hate you. The fun fact that popped up was that is the very last scene to have been shot in the movie.
Oh, interesting.
They shot that after everything else is them choking on each other's toothbrushes.
They said too, like a lot of the direction of that, like there wasn't a lot of direction of that. They kind of were just like letting them do their thing. And, like all the like Kirsten covering her spit was like that was her.
Why did they spit so much?
I asked
how much toothpaste is in the back of your mouth?
I asked the same question. We'll get there.
Half a tube of Colgate is up your ass.
Should we brush our teeth into the plot?
Ooh, good transition.
It wasn't.
Except
it wasn't good.
I don't brush my teeth. Ookie spooky. Why do we do horror
We should have done a
today?
scary movie today. It is dark and stormy and scary. I don't brush my teeth. Ooh, that was so scary.
That was spooky ookie.
Eee. How you doing, Jeff?
Good boy, Jeff.
My dog's not loving it. I'll tell you that.
But he is loving the plot of Bring It On.
Hey-o.
Give me a thunderclap.
Let's get into it.
Torrance Shipman. I would like to speak to the woman who wrote this because what name is that? Torrance. For a first name for a woman.
I don't know.
Torrance.
Torrance
Shipman has just been named the cheer captain of the 5-time national championship cheerleading team, the Toros.
From Meat Ranch University. No, it's a high
Which
school.
I keep want to say Rancho Cucamonga.
It rolls off the tongue better than Rancho Carne High School.
Her boyfriend Aaron, who I believe the entire film was gay.
Yeah.
But apparently he's just a cheater.
He's just a douche.
It's pretty gay.
Mm-hmm. Cheating's gay. Do you know what you
say when you say cheating is gay? Her boyfriend Aaron, who's also a cheerleader, but he's a year above them, is going off to college. So she's all alone.
All alone with the rest of her cheerleading squad.
Sure, but like sexually. You know?
Yeah, sexually alone.
They're making it long distance though.
Oh yeah.
And you know what they say about long distance?
Never works.
It's the wrong distance.
Wow, I never knew that.
You've never heard that?
I've never heard that.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
The wrong distance is long distance.
Former captain Big Red is looking to replace herself as the cheer dictator.
The cheer-tater.
Saddam who cheer. And
Oh, boy.
and they all vote. And they all vote Torrance the new captain.
Yes.
Mind you, what I really liked about this movie, from the jump, that opening scene is just...
epic, iconic, memorable. I haven't watched this movie in maybe 15 or 20 years. Clearly, every episode I say that. And I still had every single lyric down. I remembered the whole thing.
I bet.
Because that was the thing growing up when this movie came out and we were all obsessed with it, was memorize every single cheer they did and do them all the time.
Yeah. So good. And then her breasts are revealed to the everyone in the stands. Yep. And it's revealed to be a dream because she's so nervous about possibly being the captain. Well, dream came true, baby. Miracles happen. She is named the captain.
Fun fact, Kirsten Dunst and Gabrielle Union were both actually cheerleaders in school.
Really?
So they had some experience.
She's very, both of them are very good. It's coming. God's farting.
Kirsten Dunst and Gabrielle Union both were cheerleaders in school. The other actors who were playing cheerleaders had to go to basically like cheerleader boot camp, where like 8 hours a day they were learning all of the things, building the muscles to do the things they had to do, learning how to do the stunts, all of that. I mean, not that they didn't also have stunt doubles, but they had to look legit.
There's moments, kind of like we talked about in Center Stage, there's moments where you can clearly see that Kirsten Dunst is doing the choreography, and then it pulls out to a wide shot that's not wide enough, and it is not Kirsten Dunst. She's now the cheer captain, and on her very first day of practice, she says they're going to do the $5 million pyramid or whatever the fuck, and homegirl Carver, these names.
Yeah, pretty
George
bad.
Washington Carver gets up at the top of the pyramid and falls and breaks her leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like great work on your first day, Captain.
And it's so funny because the Carver character is like, no, I'm okay. I'll be back. I'm okay. As she's being carted into the ambulance.
Carver is also like 35 years old. She looks noticeably older. And mind you, all of these actors, Kirsten Dunst is like 19 or something in this part, but like Gabrielle Union, a lot of these other actors are well into their mid to late 20s.
Yeah.
Carver is that's like putting me in this movie at this point. Actually,
no,
I might pull it off
think
better.
You pull it off a little bit better. That's like putting me in this movie at this point. So Carver's out because she broke her leg.
That's right.
Even though in the ambulance she's like, it's
a
okay,
neck brace
I'll
on.
be okay. Like loud as hell, and they're like, oh boy.
Gotta hold tryouts now.
They hold tryouts so they can get a new cheer person in there. Cheerleader. Yeah, but why did I think cheerleader was gendered? I said cheer person.
No, I could see you searching for it. Cheer person.
Oh, here we
They're
go.
leaders of the cheer.
The woke left is taking over cheerleading. Cheer person.
Nothing is sacred.
They hold tryouts, and that's where we meet this character, Missy Pantone, who's coming in from a different school.
In L.A.
Los Angeles. She's a gymnast.
Yes.
But as she so cheerfully cheers.
I transferred from Los Angeles. The school has no gymnastics team. This is a last resort.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And she does that because she's a trained gymnast, which that one character tries to give her like a double round off, double thing, double fried chicken, please. And like the girl, she just does it, right? She's like,
yeah,
like Wendy Wu, homecoming warrior, just sort of flipping around the fucking gym.
Yeah, she's incredible.
Yeah.
She's like, I just need an outlet.
I have all this anger.
Yeah, she does. And they are throwing all kinds of horrible slurs at her.
Yeah.
Like, she can't be on the team.
She's a lesbian.
She's a lesbian in worse words.
Yeah.
So she's like, I'm out of here.
She does need to wash her hair.
No, she had intentional dreads hairstyle back then, when it was just like a real thing, where you would like take your Got2b gel and twist your hair into little fake dreads.
White people with dreads, no thank you. Her brother, though, who's also at the school, his name is Cliff, and he's hot as fuck.
Yeah, he's dreamy.
He's hot. Them dark features.
It was so funny to me, though, like
sign me up.
Him walking into this room. He's just a normal guy. He's wearing a Clash t-shirt with his little Walkman, and the guys are like, a loser.
Loser.
That's a loser in the night.
Although, I don't know why Kirsten Dunst's character is kind of turned on by him being like, are you still doing that loser thing? I'm like,
he's a guy who doesn't care. Well, because he's also smart. because he's able to like turn it around on the bullies.
That was
even
so chuggy.
It was.
I was like,
I love that word.
Really?
Chuggy is one of my
Chug.
favorite words. Even though some might call me chuggy, but I don't know if I am.
Be a little more chug. Chugga chugga chug chug. Get on. We're on the Chug Express.
Hey, I love that. Sounds like people are going to try to run a train on me.
Why not? Life's short.
Well, anyway.
All aboard!
I have a story to tell you after this. Anyway.
Save it for the afterpod.
She's like, yeah, that's behind the Patreon paywall. So she's like, oh, he's different. Mm-hmm. I'll be a little flirty with him, but, you know, she has a boyfriend away at college.
She has a gay boyfriend away at college.
Yeah.
So they offer Missy the spot on the team.
Yes.
And they're like, we need you. We need your flips and your tricks and your white lady dreadlocks. And she's like, okay.
Fine.
She sits through one practice and she gets up and she leaves.
She says, fuck this.
And they're like, nice choice, Constance or Torrance, whatever your name is. She goes outside. She's like, what the hell?
Bite me, bitch.
I went out on a limb for you. And you just walk out. And she goes, yeah, because you're doing plagiarized cheers. And she's like, huh? Whole brain is broken. She's like, what? I think there's too much hairspray in my ears because I don't think I heard you correctly.
My butterfly clips are in too tight.
Okay. My G-string is too far up my ass and I can't pay attention to anything. What did you say?
She said, get in my car.
She's like, get in the car.
In my VW Bug, which was the car to have.
I wish. But you would be dead in an accident, okay?
Absolutely,
Especially in the LA traffic.
Yeah. I had my first car was a Chevy HHR, a black one. That everyone said it looked kind of like a PT Cruiser but longer. Everyone said it looked like a hearse. I loved that car. Loved. What was your first car?
My first car was a Toyota Camry. It was my dad's. My dad doesn't do anything to fix cars. He just like drives them until they break down. Uh-huh. That thing leaked oil like no one's business. Everyone thought I was going to explode. They wouldn't ride in my car. They'd be like, we'll walk. I'm like, come on, God, I'm giving rides. You don't even have to give me gas money. They're like, no, it's okay. We want to take our SCTs next week. And I'm like, okay,
cool. I have
cool.
things to live for. I haven't lost my virginity yet.
Oof, speaking of
dying before their time.
Yeah.
Nobody actually dies in this story. But there's a moment before this that we skipped over. It's not that important, but I bring it up because there's a fun fact. So when Torrance's mom is giving her a hard time about her grades, she says like, mothers have killed to get their daughters on squads. And her mom replies, that mother didn't kill anyone. She hired a hitman. This is referring to a real person, a woman named Wanda Webb, who in 1991 wanted her daughter on the cheerleading squad so badly that she tried to hire her ex-husband's brother to kill her daughter's biggest rival as well as the rival's mother.
Oh my God.
However, he was wearing a wire and Webb was arrested without anyone being harmed. Is that
Holy
fucking
shit.
nuts? Cheerleading's no joke.
Stage moms, though, in that way, they will do whatever it takes.
They will make it all go away.
I will
Quote
show
Sherry
girls you
Zapatos.
down the damn. Come on. We need you to go knock out some of these other podcasts. Missy takes Torrance to L.A. To catch the East Compton Clovers to show her that the exact routines that she's been doing that she thinks are so genius are coming from inner city kids that don't have the means to be seen on a national level.
Yeah.
And God bless, what I like about this movie is we don't have, besides the two rival cheer captains at the very beginning, none of the female characters are really like fighting that much. It would be very easy to make like, we're going to be right. Like even the Eliza Dushku and Kirsten Dunst are friends. Yes. It could be very easy to write them as like.
It's just the two bitchy cheerleader girls who like are trying to take the squad back from her. Yeah. And Big Red.
But it would have been very easy to have those two main characters be like, and you're new and we don't like you. Like that could have been the tension in the movie. I like that it's not.
They were just like, these characters are bitches. Other than that, there's not a lot of girl on girl crime. Right. Which I support. And as soon as Kirsten Dunst sees the truth,
to her credit,
she's doing everything she can to try to set this right.
Right. And what's really funny is Gabrielle Union has that line that she's like, I know you don't think a white girl came up with those cheers. And it's like,
as soon as she said that, I went, that is correct.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So Kirsten Dunst takes this info back to her.
Well, they get called out before they leave. They're like, oh, what? You're here with your video camera again?
Just like Big Red with her curly, too tight ponytail.
They're like, no, we just
Like, no, we didn't know
we're
about
really
this.
sorry.
We swear.
Yeah.
So Kirsten Dunst takes us back to her army, and she's like, troops, what we have been doing is plagiarized material. And they all vote. They're like, we don't care.
We don't have time to redo this.
We want to be winners.
I also love how deliciously intense Kirsten Dunst is this whole movie. She's so intense about cheer, about like doing things right, about winning, but again, about like spirit.
Yeah.
She also believes that she's cursed.
She believes that she's cursed because at cheer camp, she dropped the cheer stick, spirit stick.
Spirit stick. Yeah, I think that's right.
Where was that going?
She was dared by Big Red to drop it on purpose. And
not knowing that apparently whoever drops the spirit stick
goes to Hades.
So funny when that very clear demonic man voice is like,
goes to Hades. Really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the whole team votes, though. They're like, we don't give a shit about that.
We just want to win.
We just want to win. So at the next game, they're doing this cheer routine. Also, what I love about this, the football team fucking sucks.
They suck. This movie is not about the football
and
whatsoever.
They make that fucking clear, right? And like you see how bad.
And they're making fun of the male cheerleaders the whole movie, being like, "Oh, you're gay this, you're gay that," and they're like, "Dude, you just lost. You lost. Suck."
And the everyone in the stands when the football team comes out is like twiddling their thumbs and like filing their nails. And then when the cheer team comes out, they're all like up on their feet. They're like, "Yeah!" They unveil their cheer. And the 4 girls from the Clover show up, and this is badass.
So
stand at the front of the stands and do the exact same cheer with them. And the audience is like, wait a second. How do these girls know this cheer?
Yeah.
And the cheer team, the Toros, realize that they've got that they're like, okay, we really can't do.
No.
Right.
And they do a little like improv cheer at the end or whatever. They're like, think you can steal our bit, but you look like shit. I was like, yeah, tell them.
So, Eliza Dushku, her character, Missy, and Kirsten Dunst are becoming friends. They're having a little girls' sleepover.
Yeah.
And Kirsten Dunst, on her way to the bathroom, hears someone playing the most annoying guitar solo you've ever heard.
Yeah.
And she goes to look inside the bedroom, and it's Missy's brother, Cliff is going ham.
Too hard.
It's
the kind of thing that you do alone in your bedroom when no one's watching, because no one should be watching.
No. But then what's crazy is when he finds out that she's watching, he keeps going and smiling. I'm like, oh, he doesn't
get embarrassed at all. I was waiting for that.
Sick, right? She's like, yeah. And then Missy comes in. She goes, what are you guys doing? Like, what are you doing?
I'm just watching your brother leave skid marks on his carpet while he plays guitar.
Mind you, her boyfriend still exists.
Yeah.
Aaron.
Well, she also doesn't seem to like her boyfriend the whole time.
No.
Even from the start of the movie, I'm like, why are we doing here?
Well, in the beginning, when she tries to kiss him, he's like, whoa, not in front of the parentals. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not in the bad way.
Not in a bad way.
Just in the factual way.
Just in the factual way. Yep. Not a critique, just a fact.
Missy's like, do you have a thing for my brother?
Weird. She's like, no, I have a boyfriend.
I have a freaking boyfriend.
So let's go to bed together. So they sleep together. So hot.
There were a lot of reviews too on Letterboxd being like, why were there not more lesbian sleeps? Why was there not a thing? They should have ended up together at the end. It's like,
in the morning,
yes,
Torrance wakes up and she calls Aaron and she's like, did you know about this? Big Red was copying off of those inner city kids. And he's like, I didn't know about that, but
here, take this. You should call a choreographer whose number I have memorized.
Sparky Pilastri,
professional choreographer to the cheerleaders.
To the stars. And she's like, okay. She writes it down. He hangs up the phone. There's another woman in his bed, in his dorm twin bed.
Who is that? Oh, this line. Who's that? My sister.
But you're not my sister.
If a guy said that to me in bed, I would have been jumped out of there so fast.
I'm like, you should call your sister because his bed's about to be empty.
Oh my God. Yucky.
Or maybe that's your little thing that you're like, I'm not, or I could be. Role play.
Stepsister.
Mom.
Now we are cooking with gas.
So to get Sparky Pilastri, though, they need to raise $2,000, which to a high schooler is like
$1 million.
$1 million. They go to that one girl and they're like, can your dad pay for it? And she goes, I can maybe get $500. And they're like, okay, great.
That's a start.
We only need $1,500 more.
Car car wash.
Car wash time.
Did you ever do a car wash in high school to raise money for anything?
We didn't do it in high school. We did it for my teen summer camp to raise money to donate to charities.
Oh, that's nice.
Or was it so we could go to an amusement park?
Same thing.
Or was it so
they
that we
saw your
could...
bald ass and they were like, make a wish. Let's bring him to Disney World.
I had hair when I was a teenager. Thank you very much. Or maybe it was so we could bring people from charities to the amusement park. We put a bunch of dogs that were going to be put down on a roller coaster.
Make a decision about what charitable act this is. Because
sometimes I like to
not
rewrite
lining
my
up.
history.
The lie is too complex.
Yeah. I'm scared.
We were feeding homeless people giant
amusement
turkey
park.
legs from Disney World and giving them each a service dog. Anyway. We did one, I think, to raise money for like drama club or something.
A bunch of theater kids in bikinis. Pass.
We were all so pale. Like, you live in Florida. We're like, yeah, we're inside a dark theater all day.
Is this car wash to raise money for the albino kids? You're like, no, we're the theater crew. You're like,
We're
I
out
don't want
here-
my car washed.
They're like, we're just out. They're like, keep bringing your cars. They need to stay outside longer. These kids haven't seen the sun.
Please, the kids need some vitamin D.
You don't have to pay. We just keep bringing your cars around. Anyway, so they raised the money, and
Sparkly
Sparkly
Comblastry
comes in. This is probably one of the most offensive scenes ever.
Yeah. He is from the jump mean to each and every, pointing out their flaws in a way that I'm envious of. He looks at them and just like, less makeup, more makeup. Also,
Smile, don't smile.
that girl he tells to lose weight, this is, you can tell is 2000
Yes.
because she has a slamming ass.
Gorgeous booty.
Uh-huh.
Gorgeous
and
booty.
he's like, look at that big fat ass. You're
Maybe
like,
if you starve yourself, your body will start eating its own ass.
she looks amazing.
She looks incredible.
Girls are getting BBLs to even, it's not even that big.
No, it's just
No.
good. It's just, she
Good.
has one.
Yep.
Yeah. He's so mean to them, but
So
he's
mean.
like, you are cheerleaders and I am a dancer and I will make you into the closest thing you can get to dancers.
Mm-hmm.
This routine is the most bizarre shit.
So funny. And the spirit fingers,
Fingers.
is a gag that people would quote from this movie. So
Still to this day.
I knew it, and
Yeah.
it got really old really fast.
Yes.
And they'd be like,
These are not spirit fingers. These are spirit fingers. These are gold.
so annoying.
Yeah.
I laughed out loud watching this because it is done that well.
Yes,
that it
and
is
now you
funny.
know why none of us will shut the fuck up about it.
God,
for years.
so good.
Yeah.
So they have a whole new routine choreographed by the illustrious Sparkly Pilastri. They go to regionals
Yes.
with this routine.
Yes.
The group, the Clovers are there.
The Clovers are there.
Kill. They kill.
Oh, incredible. Yeah.
They're watching as this other random high school
the
gets
group
up
right before them.
and does the literal exact spirit finger filled fucking routine that they are about to do.
Oh, God. It's so uncomfortable when they're like, well, I guess we just go do it also. Like, I didn't remember this part, and I was wondering, like, do they just go, like, well, we can't do that now. Like,
No.
we have to figure something out. No, they just
No.
go and do it the same.
Speaking of theater, have you ever seen How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying?
I was in it.
I had never seen it before. My mom and I went to a community theater near her in Virginia to see it. What a blast.
Yeah.
But the gag in that where the girl's like, my one-of-a-kind dress from Paris.
This irresistible Paris original.
And then
Yes.
every woman in the
Every woman
cast
has
walks
that.
out in the same thing. I was cackling.
Yeah.
So this is very that. I
This
like
is
a
the
trope where
Paris
it's like,
original cheerleading routine.
I love it. I love this part. And then they go out and literally do the exact same thing.
And bombs so
everyone
hard.
in the audience is like,
Huh?
all the judges are.
Hello?
Hello?
No, not even a titter. Not even a little
Not even
slow clap in
pitter
the back.
patter of clap.
No.
She walks off, and then she is spoken to by the
I don't know, cheer
Cheer
commissioner.
police.
I don't know.
Commissioner Gore cheer.
He's like, we should, because I guess you're not technically supposed to hire a choreographer. You're supposed to make up the routines yourself. He's like, we should technically have you, disqualified.
Strung up and hung. Take you to the cheer executioner.
Cheer executed.
Okay.
But He's like, because, this man is teaching the same routine, scamming
up and down the coast.
Up and down the California coast.
Yep.
And so
he was like, because you are the reigning champions, you get an automatic invitation, but you better not pull this shit at nationals. And she's like, we won't.
We freaking won't.
We're good. Her boyfriend, Aaron,
Yeah.
is there to support and be an asshole. And Brene Brown, or what's her name?
Who?
Big Red.
Brene Brown.
Well, whatever her name is.
Atlas to the Heart, Brene Brown.
She's like, the biggest mistake I ever made wasn't stealing all those cheers from those poor inner city kids. It's making you the captain because you suck and you're not willing to do what it takes to win. And Aaron, her boyfriend, is like, babe, she's kind of right.
Maybe.
Everything he says is like,
it's so gross because he's doing it all so sickeningly sweet. But everything he's saying sucks. He gives her a big hug and he's like, Tor, you're a great cheerleader. Maybe you're just not
a leader.
Captain material. She's like, okay.
Mind you, the whole time, hot left of center Cliff is like trying to be up in her.
You can do whatever you
skirt.
put your heart to.
So Aaron drives her home and gives her a hug in the car. And was like, I'll see you.
Big smooched.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Who's waiting at her door
with flowers and a mixtape. I'm damp.
Ugh, Cliff. Clifford, the big red dog
He's
head.
like, who was it? And she goes, it's my boyfriend.
Meanwhile, they almost kissed on the swing set like 20 minutes ago.
She didn't care before.
She does not care. She's like, oh, surprised I have a boyfriend in college. He's like, well, fuck you, bitch. I made you a mixtape.
She goes inside and she listens to the mixtape. Instant dried up. I'm turned off.
You hate it.
Hate it.
It's him. He records himself a song that he wrote for her.
Making like a pop punk song about her.
I love that shit.
Pass. And she's up on the bed. She's like going crazy like, yeah. This is
if a boy in high school wrote me a song like that, I would have lost my mind. That was hot. But she's like, I like him more because he believes in me. Basically.
Well, she shit the bed on that one because he doesn't want anything to do with her.
Correct.
So she goes to the team and she's like, look, unfortunately, my boyfriend tried to bypass me and say that the two mean bitchy girls should be co-captains instead of me.
Yes. So they're like, we got it from here, Tor. Don't worry, blah, blah.
We're not going to nationals.
Everyone's like, the fuck?
Huh?
She's like, I'm the only one who gets to decide if I'm going to step down. This is
not a cheerocracy.
It's not cheerocracy. I'm the cheer-tater.
Yep.
And I'm telling you, we're going to just pull it out. We're going to do our best. We're going to study all kinds of dance and movement.
Hell yeah.
From mimery
to
swing dancing.
They study Sweet Charity. They're doing like
ding, ding, ding,
ding, ding, ding, ding, ding, ding. Badass.
So good. They're doing Tai Chi or whatever. They're like, we're going to come up with an amazing routine and we're going to crush it.
All on our own. They're like, we are champions and we need to believe in that. It wasn't those routines. It's us.
Right. Then they hear that the Clovers, they don't have the money to go to nationals.
They don't. So white saviorism steps in.
Yeah.
And Torrance goes to her dad and she's like, and it's all well-intentioned.
It is.
She's like, look, I know that these kids don't have the money for it. Your company can support it or, sponsor them. And he's like, I don't know. She rolls up as they're trying to think of ways, right? They're writing a letter to a talk show host, Oprah Light.
Yeah.
And she's like, hey, she walks in with the check and she's like, my dad's going to sponsor your team. And she's like, what is this? Pity money, hush money, white guilt money?
Yeah.
And she's like, no. And this is a great point. She goes, I want to be the best by beating the best.
Yes.
And I can't do that if you're not there.
Yeah.
And Gabrielle Union, I didn't think this was going to happen. She tears up that check.
Rips
She's like,
up that check.
I don't need that, and I'd rather not be there, right? She's like, we're going to get there on our own terms, or we won't go.
And they freaking do.
They
get on that talk show. They're on TV. They get sponsored to
Open
go.
Open mouth, insert foot, because that one girl's like, you don't need to lose any weight, because the talk show host is a little larger.
Boobily.
And they give her that tiny-ass uniform to wear. They're like, we're making you a honorary Clover, and that thing
is this from Build-A-Bear? What's going on?
All right.
They're all going to nationals.
Everyone's going to nationals.
Yes.
She tries to make things right with Cliff, and he doesn't want anything to do with it. And she's like, wait, but you believed in me. And he's like, whatever that means.
Okay.
unloosen some of your weird clipped hair because it's too tight. And
You're a
acting-
cheerleader, and I wanted to feel you up.
Oh.
Get over it.
So they go to nationals, which is where you're from.
Florida. But
Florida.
not where I'm from. Where is it? It's in like Jacksonville or somewhere. It's like
Yeah.
the city of Sarasota. It's some random place. Not by me.
God's butthole, Florida, is suddenly taken over by cheerleaders.
The Everglades National Park. If they can survive mudding through snakes and gators and mosquitoes, they can make it to the main stage.
Of the Florida Cheerleading National Championship.
Mm-hmm.
They get what?
Hello? They're at nationals. The Clover, she sees the Gabrielle Union, and she's just like, she's always trying to make things right by this girl,
Yeah.
the best. She's doing her best. She goes up and she's like, hey, so just letting you know, because they had never been to nationals before, they're like really strict about if you like step outside of the carpet.
Oh.
And she's like, you don't need to tell me anything. Hey, nobody step on the carpet.
And then she's like, and just so you know, one of your girls is completely offbeat. And she's like, okay.
Yeah, we know.
And then she goes over there and she's like, just so you know, you're completely offbeat.
Yeah. And they're like, what is that all about? Why, you're going to be friends with her now? She's like, we just understand each other.
We understand each other. We're leaders.
You feel what I feel, just like E.T. and Elliot.
Oh.
Mm.
Don't make me cry again. That was embarrassing.
Be good on the competition floor.
One of your girls is offbeat, Reese's Pieces. The Clovers go out there. They slay. The Toros go
Oh my
out there.
God.
They slay.
Yeah. They're both
Everyone's
great.
slaying. Then we get little glimpses of other teams not slaying.
Not so much.
Falling, breaking their necks, breaking their legs. So funny when the one girl's like throws up on her captain's
my
face or whatever that
God.
is. So funny.
Yes.
Or the girl that's like covering her mouth.
It's like, nobody noticed. She's like, really?
Really? Pulls back. There's blood everywhere. She goes, let's go find your tooth.
Ugh, that's gross.
Amazing. We get down to the final, like 3 teams the next day, right? They do their best. Everyone does their best. I love that. I thought that the white girls team was going to win.
Yeah.
Right? I love that they don't. That they come in second, and then they all look at each other and they go,
Hell
second place! Hell yeah!
That's great.
The Clovers win,
Yeah.
as they should.
As they should.
And for a movie that like nowadays would maybe be considered and labeled like this is woke,
Yeah.
it was 2000 and they're doing what was like, yeah, the inner city kids should win. They're better. Cliff comes over because he showed up, and Cliff is like,
Oh, because she breaks up with her boyfriend.
oh yeah.
She goes to his dorm and is like, you suck. You're obviously sleeping with other
She's like,
people.
you're a good cheerleader, but you're just not boyfriend material. That was corny as fuck.
Yeah. That was so early 2000s.
She's like, I'm out of here. She's like, see ya.
Bye.
Bye.
The girl in his room is
She's
like,
like,
you're a cheerleader? Ew.
Homophobe.
Oh, also, people who know cheerleading who watch this movie, most of the routines performed by the Toros and the Clovers featured stunts that are actually not allowed to be in competition.
Oh, come on. Who cares?
I mean, I
Nerds.
don't care. It makes for a better performance for us to watch at
Yeah.
the end, but that's kind of funny. They were like, that's not a real competition. We're going to do all the illegal stunts.
That'd be like if in center stage, all of a sudden, like someone's like on
Hey.
wires doing flips. And they're like, that's not how the ballet is. It's like, yeah, but it's fun. Cliff and her reunite and she's like, let's make out.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the movie. The credits of this are everything I want in a credit sequence.
Correct. More
It's
of these.
Blooper. It's
It's-
the cast having fun.
It's lip syncing to a song.
It's-
Everybody's dancing, even Cliff.
I love it.
Really good.
I love it.
We love behind the scenes moments.
We love
Fucking
this
love
and
bloopers.
the credits of Shrek where everyone's having a party.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Give me an extra special feature where we're doing a karaoke breakdown.
Give me the dragon from Shrek singing with the donkey or with the Farquaad in her
Yeah,
stomach.
exactly.
That's what I'm getting
right.
with this. Yeah, it's so fun.
It was really, really fun. It's just a party. A lot of movies from that era, like high schooly movies, are like that. They're just a freaking fun for fun.
Yeah. Now what do we get? High school euphoria? That's not fun.
God, no.
Where's the gag reel from that?
Just gagging.
Gagging.
Just gagging. It's not fun. Bring It On, which was originally called Cheer Fever. Really glad they changed it to Bring It On.
Yeah.
Radin's made it.
Well, I'm glad that I turned it on.
Hey-oh.
Oh, he's back in business. Again, have been told so many times in my life to watch this movie, and people could not believe that I'd never seen it. And I was like, well, that's because I don't watch crap like that.
But this is to your point that you say about a lot of movies where you're like, I don't need to like fashion to like...
Yes.
I don't need to like football to like... If it's a well-done movie...
If it's done well. And this is done incredibly well.
I don't have to like archaeological digs to like Indiana Jones.
Because I'm too busy wanting someone to dig up in my archaeological bones, you know? Harrison Ford, if you're watching this, take your Boniva or whatever. Because he's old now. I loved it. I really did have I had a rompous good time. I wanted to stand and clap and, cheer. I wanted to pull a pom-pom out of my butt and shake it around. I will give this movie... I can't say that.
Why? Yes,
because it's a slur.
No, you cannot.
I will give this movie... I mean, I can because people have thrown it at me. But I will give this movie 8 out of 10 hired hitmen cheerleaders.
Really good. Yeah. Really good. I, too, enjoyed this movie. I thought it was so much fun.
But this is like a movie you grew up with.
This is a movie I grew up with. Oh, I remember what I was going to say.
Okay.
So, did you... But you've seen Not Another Teen Movie.
Of course. That is one of my all-time favorite films.
It's so funny because I was watching this thinking, I know he loves that movie. There's so many references in that specifically from this, including her little brother, Justin, is the little brother.
Yes.
All the whole, like, cheer this and cheer that.
Shit. Oh, yeah. No, I know what they're referencing in the movie. And it still makes me laugh. When the white girls in Not Another Teen Movie do a whole routine that, like, specifically...
We ain't white.
We ain't white. That is...
We definitely ain't white. Roll call. Yeah.
That is so funny.
Yes.
And so, yeah, I get the references in the movie. I've just never seen it.
Was it fun seeing them in actuality and this being like, oh, this is where it comes from?
Oh,
God,
Not Another Teen Movie.
So much.
Ivy and I... word for word, can still do the musical sequence from that movie.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
I just jerked off in your French toast.
Anyway, if you don't know what we're talking about, go watch Not Another Teen Movie.
Because we can never do that on here. It's too farcical.
It's too farcical. We'll just be like, you know how funny that part was?
Oh, it was so funny. But
we can watch it for fun and say it word for word.
Watch that movie.
Anyway.
You grew up with this movie.
I grew up with this movie. It was a total, like, cultural phenomenon. We were all doing the cheers. It stands the test of time in terms of entertainment value. Mm-hmm. There are a lot of slurs in it.
Yeah.
But it's the shades of gray where you're like, it's homophobic and gay.
Yeah. And also, like, a friend of mine who is gay texted me when I told her that we were watching this, and she was like, oh my God, it's like been reclaimed though by gay people to be like, no, this movie is it.
Yeah. No, it's really freaking fun. Kirsten Dunst is freaking great. I will say I am forever. We didn't talk about it when we were going through the plot, but when that guy is like, yeah, sometimes when I do the lift with this girl, I pop my fingers in her vagina. Yeah. And you see it happen during a stunt. That changed my brain chemistry as a kid. I was like, wait, what? Huh? And I'm still not. I still am confused by it. I mean, I'm not confused. I'm just disturbed by it. It's disturbing. It's disturbing. Other than that, it's a fun time. And I love the justice of it all. Yeah. I really do. So I'm going to also give it 8 out of 10 embarrassing mixtapes. Oh, yeah. Also, Not Another Teen Movie. When he's like, I made you a mixtape, Jamie. And she's like, thanks. And throws it in the locker. It's full of mixtapes. Oh, that movie raised us. Let us know what you think about the movie. Let us know the movies that raised you, that you love that we're doing. Sound off in the comments. Sound off. Give us a 4-star review. We would appreciate it. If this podcast makes you laugh, share it with a friend. Give us a like. Watch it together. Give us subscribe. And make your own Millennial movie club with your friends and like watch the movies together. Make it a book club, but with movies. We're also going to start, ideally by the time this comes out, we'll have already started doing this, but we're going to tell you beforehand the movies that we're going to do that week so that you can watch it. So you have a chance to watch. So we want to say, give us a wee. Give us a wee. Give us do that again. Okay. So we want to say, give us a wee. Wee. Yay!
Give us a love.
Love.
Give us a you.
You.
We love you.
Bye.
Yay! Oh boy.